Welcome and good day, everyone. Welcome back to another exciting match for the Unofficial Amiibo Smash League Season 3, powered on the Switch 2. Well, before I continue, I'd like to remind everyone to support Nintendo and their affiliates, because, hey, without them, we wouldn't have the game, let alone the Amiibo that we're battling it out with today. So let's give Nintendo and their affiliates our support. Alright. So, before I continue, I'd like to thank everybody for stopping by. Alright, so anyway, let's get back on track here. So let's introduce our first challenger in this match, coming from the Pokemon group. Here he is. Or I should say, in this case, here she is, the Pokemon trainer. She won her first match last week and hoping to gain another win today, but she's going against another tough opponent here, the newcomer from the Pokemon group, who also won his match. Here he is, Terry. Alright, two tough opponents here that will be battling it out on a randomly selected stage, which could give an advantage or disadvantage to one, if not both of the characters in this matchup. Each character will be battling with 4 lives to start with, to give each character a better chance of gaining victory. Well, let's not keep you waiting any longer. Let's get this match underway. Pokemon Trainer versus Terry.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright. Looks like they are battling on the skyscraper. There is some explosives there. Pokemon Trainer starting off with Ivysaur and now on Charizard. Now it's hard to say if, but I think the Pokemon Trainer might have a little bit of an advantage, being able to switch between his... Is he literally hiding inside of a barrel? Okay, that's probably the first time I've ever seen that happen. So wait, that barrel there, you can get stuck in there? Maybe that's what happened. I was like, suddenly, I know I interrupted what I was saying, but, yeah, it looked like Terry was stuck inside the metal barrel. He probably didn't like that too much because he just knocked the Squirtle, one of the Pokemon Trainer's Pokemon, out for the first knockout of the match. Up now, switching from Charizard back to Squirtle. Oh, and then back to Ivysaur. And again, back to Charizard. Alright, this Pokemon Trainer is switching between the various Pokemon, trying to figure out which one to best combat against Terry. Terry is over 100%. And Pokemon Trainer is almost there also. Oh, and Squirtle gets knocked out. I'm just going to call out which Pokemon it is, so it's much easier than saying the Pokemon Trainer. Anyway, Terry's coming up against Ivysaur. Ivysaur throwing a Leaf Blade. Switching to Charizard. Now, originally I thought maybe having the variety of different attack styles, I thought that might be an advantage to the Pokemon Trainer. However, maybe it gives the Pokemon Trainer too many options to switch between. Because look at that, Terry, being so far the undefeated, over 160 in power, has knocked the Pokemon Trainer down to the last Pokemon, as one could almost say, considering it's the last life, battling against that Charizard. On the top, oh, Charizard with a throw, throwing Terry, but not knocking Terry out. In fact, oh, and finally Terry gets knocked out. I think that was around 200%, but Pokemon Trainer is over 100%, so yeah, not looking good for the Pokemon Trainer. With sending Squirtle in, hoping that that fast speed will give an advantage. I think Squirtle is faster but hits lighter. Ivysaur hits. Charizard hits heavier and is slower. But Ivysaur is like right there in the middle. So, which now Pokemon Trainer has switched to Ivysaur. And with a nice uppercut, Terry knocks the Pokemon Trainer's Ivysaur out, gaining the victory yet again. Terry then becomes another of the undefeated competitors after 2 weeks of competition. Alright, so that match took 3 minutes and 53 seconds with Pokemon Trainer only getting 1 knockout against Terry. We're going to go ahead and look at those stats here. Damage given by Pokemon Trainer, 268% and 488% for Terry. 517% damage taken by the Pokemon Trainer. 273 damage taken by Terry. Nobody recovered any damage. Peak damage for Pokemon Trainer is 145%, and the peak damage for Terry is 200%. Alright, I called that one. It's really tough to call those numbers correctly when somebody's zooming out the screen, but I got it this time. Launch distance is 410 meters. Launch distance for Terry, 240 meters. Ground time for Pokemon Trainer, 88 seconds. The ground time for Terry is 142 seconds. The air time for Pokemon Trainer is 137 seconds. The air time for Terry is 81 seconds. The hit percentage for Pokemon Trainer is 33%, and Terry with a high hit percentage of 47%, which I'm sure definitely helped him out in this matchup. The ground attacks for Pokemon Trainer is 16 and 65 ground attacks for Terry. The number of air attacks for Pokemon Trainer is 73 and 38 for Terry. The number of smash attacks for Pokemon Trainer is 11 and 4 for Terry. Pokemon Trainer had 2 grabs and 0 for Terry. Pokemon Trainer also had 1 throw but no throws for Terry. Pokemon Trainer had 2 edge grabs. Terry did not have any. The number of projectiles from Pokemon Trainer is 1 and 3 projectiles from Terry. The max launch speed for Pokemon Trainer, 950 kilometers per hour, and the max launch speed for Terry is 1,037 kilometers per hour. The longest drought time for Pokemon Trainer is 12 seconds, and 13 seconds for Terry. Alright, another exciting match here today between Pokemon Trainer and Terry, but with Terry coming out the winner. Now at first, yeah, I did think that having the multitude of Pokemon with different fighting styles, I thought that might give them an advantage over Terry, but, you know, honestly, I think that the Pokemon Trainer just could not make up her mind on which Pokemon to send against Terry, and that indecision probably is what cost her the match. Alright, so I'd like to remind everybody to support Nintendo and their affiliates. If you like the content, go ahead and give it a nice thumbs up, and if you want to see more content such as this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, so that way you can get notified when new content is available. Thank you once again for watching, and have a wonderful day.